Welcome to Combat Sports in Africa. In this episode, we'll be diving into the judo competitions at the Paris 2024 Summer Olympics, the historical performance of African judokas, and a brief history and rules of the sport. First, let's talk about the upcoming judo competitions at Paris 2024. Scheduled to run from July 27th to August 3rd at the Grand Palais Éphémère in Champ de Mars. These games will see 32 judokas from 24 African countries competing. We look forward to seeing these talented athletes represent the continent. Reflecting on the Tokyo 2020 Olympics, it's worth noting that no African competitor made the podium. In fact, it's been since the Beijing 2008 Olympics that African judokas have won medals. Algeria captured 1 silver and 1 bronze, while Egypt captured 1 bronze back then. 16 years is a long time, and we're hopeful that Paris 2024 will see a resurgence of African success in judo. Now let's dive into a bit of history. Judo, a traditional Japanese martial art, evolved from jiu-jitsu, the hand-to-hand combat technique of ancient samurai warriors. Dr. Jigoro Kano is credited with founding judo in Tokyo after opening his first dojo, the Kodokan, in 1882. Despite its name, which means the gentle way, judo requires considerable physical effort. Dr. Kano combined the philosophical principles of judo with physical, intellectual, and moral education methods, while eliminating many of the more dangerous aspects of jiu-jitsu. Judo became popular in Europe, particularly in France, in the late 20th century, becoming the first martial art widely practiced outside Japan. Brief overview of the rules. The objective of judo is to throw your opponent to the ground, immobilize them with a pinning hold, or force them into submission with a joint lock or choke. There are 2 types of scores in judo. An ippon is awarded when an athlete throws their opponent to the mat on their back with strength, speed, and control. An ippon can also be awarded through submission or by pinning an opponent to the ground for 20 seconds. Achieving an ippon immediately wins the match. A waza-ari is awarded for a throw that isn't clear enough to be an ippon, or when an opponent is pinned down for less than 20 seconds, but more than 10 seconds. 2 waza-ari in one match is the equivalent of an ippon and immediately ends the match. Judo competitions are divided into weight classes for both genders, with each match lasting 4 minutes. Matches enter overtime if the score is tied after 4 minutes. Penalties are awarded for passiveness during matches or behavior deemed contrary to the spirit of judo. Olympic history. Judo made its Olympic debut at Tokyo 1964 and has been a permanent fixture in the Olympic program since the 1972 Games in Munich. The women's competition was introduced as a demonstration sport in 1988 and became an official medal event at the Barcelona 1992 Olympic Games. Since its introduction to the Olympics, judo's popularity has flourished worldwide, with 128 national Olympic committees competing in the judo competition at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. Japan has been a formidable force in the sport, winning 96 medals, followed by France with 57 medals and the Republic of Korea with 46 medals. We want to wish all competitors the best at the Games. For more information on judo in Africa, follow the African Judo Union on social media and their official website. For more on the Paris 2024 Games, follow Paris 2024 on their social media and official website. Make sure to subscribe to our podcast for more updates and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Combat Sports in Africa. Until next time, stay strong, stay inspired, and keep pursuing your sporting dreams and goals.